As a tremendous rainstorm swept through Columbus, a flash flood swept across parts of High Street near campus, stranding cars and drivers, even flooding out a popular bar. NBC4's Rick Reitzel joins us live from the scene with details. Rick?
Well, Candace, the floodwaters came up and receded just as quickly, but by then the damage was done. Now look here, this is High Street. The water was nearly 2 feet deep here on High Street, and people inside this bar, the Midway on High, say it was even deeper inside. These pictures say it all. Flooded vehicles and a bar temporarily put out of business on a busy Memorial weekend.
We barricaded the door, but the water just pushed it open and all this water flooded in, and we honestly had no idea what to do.
As tons of water poured into the Midway on High, Gwen says drivers tried to negotiate their way through the high water on High Street.
There were cars abandoned. There were people sitting on top of their cars like their engines were flooded.
Bar employees say they quickly realized they were fighting a losing battle.
Once we noticed that was flooding, we tried to shut it. Didn't really help, and we had about a couple feet of water. You can see on my pants how high the water was, and we still have some flooding going on here. So
after the flooded streets receded, bring on the bucket brigade. And employees of the Midway have kept their sense of humor.
it was pretty overwhelming. Usually we would want customers to pour into the door, but I don't think that's going to happen today.
Now here's what Ben Gelber says some of the problems might be in this area. They got 1 to 1.5 inches of rain in a 30-minute time frame. And as you can see, show down here, Jason, High Street dips down in this area. Now I do want to tell you this Midway on High bar back here, this bar is back open and in business. Live here near campus, Rick Reitzel, NBC4.